Good afternoon and welcome. Today we have Chris Pitts with Northwest Bank with us. Welcome to Network Connection, Chris.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
I am a Pacific Northwest native. I identify as a professional recreator that has to work.
That has to work.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
spend a lot of time boating and skiing and a lot of golfing. And I have two teenage boys that are my primary focus in life. So I spend as much time doing all those things with those two kids.
Yeah, that's awesome. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start this journey, from banking into credit and specifically into SBA.
So I think that journey for me started when I was a child. My parents owned a gas station. So I used to go in on Sunday mornings with my dad and do the books. And it was on the old ledgers, that would
Yeah.
like fit the whole desk. And we used to walk down to See First Bank that used to be on Division and make deposits. And you get like little candies from the tellers. And so my whole childhood, I always wanted to be in banking. And I actually went into a US bank when I was 17, talked to the manager, told her that I wanted to get hired. She's like, you can't work here till you're 18. So, come back when you're 18. So the day after I turned 18, I showed up, shirt, tie, ready to go.
And, resume in hand.
Yep, I was ready. And I went in and interviewed, and she put me on as a coverage teller. So I started as a 16 to 20 hours a week, just covering lunches for a really busy branch. And then since then, I've held pretty much every position in retail banking, and then worked in the back office and in the IT department. I was an analyst, and then I've always just wanted to be working with businesses. It's just a lot. It's a lot more fun to me, and it's something that I'm passionate about because, like I said, I've been working with my parents when I was a kid, and it was just cool to work with business owners and help them succeed.
Well, it's cool because you get to put a face and a family and a story to every transaction that you're doing. And I know that one of the things we share is like our desire to provide a really great customer experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm sure you have lots of stories, but tell us about something that you're really proud of or a favorite customer service story that you have.
Yeah, I do have a lot of those. One of the great things about SBA, and probably one of the reasons that I was really drawn to SBA, is SBA helps young, new business owners. And so if you walk into a bank and you say, I want to buy a business, and you're looking for commercial, they're going to want you to have 35% down. Well, SBA, you can do 10% down. So that opens the door for millions of Americans to go out and open a business. So with that, we have hundreds of stories every year where we take a young individual who has a dream, and you get to do an acquisition or, do a true startup where it's from nothing. This year, I got to finance a company here in Spokane. It's been in a family for 35 years. The individual I financed is the exact same age as I am. He's a disabled veteran. He has, he doesn't have a lot of money, but we were able to put together an acquisition of his family's company, which now we took a company 35 years had been in the family, and it'll be another 100 years, hopefully.
Another generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Tell us a little bit about what makes working with Northwest Bank and or you different from others.
I would say the biggest thing with Northwest Bank is that we're truly local. So a lot of banks will say, oh, we're local, we have local credit decisions, and they send it to Seattle or they send it to Los Angeles or to Minneapolis if you're one of the big five. Well, with us, if I look at a file and I say, I really want to do this loan, I can walk right next to my office to the credit approver's office and hand it to him. And if he reads through it and says, yeah, this is a deal we want to do. It's not a matter of the SBA approving it. We don't have another credit administrator you have to get bypass or, get a clearance
Mhm.
from. We literally can say within 5 to 10 minutes if we can do a loan, if we want to do it.
Yeah. And you guys are a commercial bank, essentially, right? You don't do like personal savings account. That's really your niche.
We are a commercial only institution. So if you come into Northwest Bank, we don't have a traditional teller line with
Mhm.
bankers who are in there trying to sell personal checking accounts and credit cards. If you work with us and you open an account, say I do a loan for you, you get the transaction coordinator, who's a loan coordinator, you get their personal number, you have my personal number, you have a customer service specialist that you can call directly, and then our treasury management staff it's all direct numbers. So it's not calling the 100 number, it's you're
Yeah.
calling Sarah or you're calling Jess or you're calling me or you're calling Holly. And so our ability to make a difference in a client's life and day-to-day operations is huge.
Yeah. True business bank. So
Yep.
what's the best way for someone to get in touch with you when they have their SBA questions or they want to refer someone to talk to you because you are the best?
So the easiest way, you can pass a referral through NIA, especially if you're a member of NIA, pass it through the app because that's easy, or texting me or email.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Well, we're super excited to have you be a member and welcome to Network in Action, Chris.
Thank you.